Yo, alright. This is gonna be a short one. Apparently, before I get into the meat and potatoes of this little video of mine, apparently they did rework Camptosaurus in Path of Titans, and I didn't notice. So I got it from Velocity. I'm not too sure if it's actually true or not. So I'll do a sound video after this, but um, so I'd actually like to bring up how admirable the Beast of Bermuda game is actually trying to stretch out and kind of change things up a little bit. They are introducing a snake. I'm not too sure if it's playable or not. I would say so. Um, and I have to respect them for that because it's. I would imagine it's going to be pretty difficult. Besides the whole tribe wars between all dinosaur games like the Isle, Path of Titans, and so on, uh, you gotta admit that some of these games are pretty different from each other. Not everything is just simple as yeah, dinosaur survival, same thing. There's literally several things in between in the equation here. And they branch a lot. They branch out a lot. Sorry for the stutter, but and with this, they introduced. I'm not too sure how big this fellow is, but they are doing. Jesus, I died. I died. They're introducing a snake. Honestly, saying it in the current state of mind I am right now, I might have a seizure. But you have to give these games some credit here that they are branching out from the typical dinosaurs, blah blah blah. They're kind of branching out in their own little sections, and it gives it a little more variety than just dinosaur, and that's it. I prefer sandbox in these games. That's why I'm not playing the Isle. It's just kind of boring, and the dinosaur selection is kind of slim. The skins, though, are pretty nice you can make. But let's get into the animations, like these videos here. They do say this is work in progress, but I mean, I'm just happy that they're branching out into other creatures than just typical dinosaurs. So there has to be some sort of respect in that. Um, it looks pretty good so far, to be honest. It's not as typical as okay, the typical beta game where it just plays the animation as if it was a flat surface. You know what I mean? Where you're walking up a surface, but it doesn't actually show that you're going up a inclined slope. So it looks pretty nice so far. It looks pretty good. Of course, not Path of Titans. Beast Bermuda is kind of weird and buggy. I personally can't play for a long period of time just because how weird the PvP is. I personally don't like it, and how OP some animals are. Like Packy, literally just able to launch a Rex a million yards away. It's kind of annoying. It's nothing but annoying. But this shows swimming, which is actually kind of cool, and just like a little fluke, which I mean, better than just having a typical snake. I guess it adds uniqueness to the actual creature than just oh, long snake, cool. I'm not too sure on the actual fossil record of whether this guy had a fluke or not. But let's get into this, where he's kind of swimming. I'm not too sure if it's swimming. It kind of looks like it's just dragging, and like you have to press the space bar to go up or down. So when you're not pressing anything, I would assume it's just getting the body dragged along the surface of the water source floor, to be more general. And it's just Flappy Bird where you have to press a space bar to go up or down, or up, rather. I'm not too sure the controls. I can't really tell. I'd assume it's like Flappy Bird. I would probably say so, to be honest. Just generally how it is formulated. I'd say the normal is dragging along the floor, and you have to press the space bar to go up. And if you want to go down, you just let it go. That's probably the best bet, to be honest, because you do see it kind of jump, or have like a little slight incline when it just first gets in the water. Let me get to the part real quick. Right there, just there. I would assume it is a space bar because, you know. But it's nice that these games are kind of branching out from the norm, and I am happy that games like Path of Titans is reworking some of their animals. I do think they do need it. A lot of them look pretty bad. I don't. I'm not gonna cover it. Obviously, you guys are really aware if you're paying attention to the Path of Titans website. Um, so let's put the tribe wars aside and kind of appreciate that the differences and changes that these games are making, than just rather okay dinosaur survival. Um, because it could be said about, I don't know, Primal Carnage being a copy of Dino D-Day. It's not a fair comparison. It's cheap, and you're putting it down to the most simple form, and it's just unfair. Uh, Dino D-Day and Primal Carnage are similar, but there are quite many differences between the two games. Same goes for the Isle, Path of Titans, Beast Bermuda, and so on. It's just not a fair comparison. At least let them have their own identity. Some of these games that I have in my Discord, I don't know, like Architect Project, it's more like just a bird bath. That's it. It's more like a chill game and not taking itself seriously, which is fine. The art style is different. Historia, I'm not too sure the deal with that is. I think it kind of just died. I'd assume it'll be in announcements. What? I could have I don't remember what game was being canceled. It was something, and along those lines, that is a scam. Okay. I don't see any mention of it being canceled. Okay. I don't remember. I'm just gonna assume this game is still being worked on. I don't know. We'll see though. I can't really tell. Um. In those. However, a little support to make this idea a reality. So if you're interested, go to the link and vote for the project to become a reality. Oh, this is for the Lego stuff. I forgot. Yeah, no mention. I really don't want to go through the whole thing. I feel that's kind of boring. If it's not in updates, I'll just leave it be. It might have been a Minecraft mod. Yeah, I think it was a Minecraft mod. Never mind. Pangea Survival. It feels more like a Roblox game, but with better graphics. So leave that up to as you may, and that's generally what it is. You kill stuff, you get more points, and longer you live, more points you get. So, or you get points over time. Isles of Vor. When I bought it, I didn't really like it because it was very buggy. So I just prefer to. I'll probably wait. Honestly, I'll wait for this one. Second Extinction. There's a little controversy going on because this game went through two back steps when talking about the release date. I understand the hate, or not the hate, but like the disdain for people saying, "What the fuck," or being really pissed about it. It's a fair criticism. They should have been a little more professional and a little more certain about when it was being released. And yeah, it seems like this game is still being worked on. It seems like it has an active community, sorta. Generally speaking, I think they thought a little too big. Like some of these like chat rooms are a little dead. They're from this year, but like last month. So I think that they thought a little too big when making the server. I think they should have kept just simple, and if it got big, then make more channels. Probably be a little organized. But I understand. It feels like some of it though is kind of cheap and lazy. They didn't really look into it. Like a lot of the reviews for Sons of the Forest, a lot of them, like negative ones, are like, "What are you talking about?" That's kind of like the whole identity of the forest. It's not necessarily you need a base. It's just fucking play. Oh my god, a survival game, but like there's you do other stuff. What the heck? I mean, same could be said about Minecraft. It's a survival game, but you don't need to make a base. You don't need to. However, you can. Saurian, it's lazy. Honestly, alright, let's be fair. The devs, I think they're starting to give up. They lost the. I think they're starting to care less. Honestly, I'm not too sure the deal. But this video went on long enough. I'm kind of being a broken record. I'm kind of mumbling. But I'm happy that Beast Bermuda is stepping out of its comfort zone and kind of experimenting. It's nice to have a breath of fresh air to some extent. Same thing with the Isle and all that. There's good things about each game, to be honest. Let's be fair here. Other than that, guys, I'll see you whenever I see you. You're probably not going to see me in any games. I'm kind of addicted to Sons of the Forest at the moment. But try your best. Peace.